The clouds are literally pink right now. Like the clouds are pink. The sky looks so pretty. I need to like. It's actually so beautiful. Okay, I just had to take a freaking picture of that, even if it's just like through my window, because it's so pretty. Oh my god, the clouds are pink. That is so like. This message could be for people in recovery, who resonate with either going through right now or having gone through that phase of the pink cloud in recovery. Oh my god, this is crazy. Pink. There's something about the color pink because I went out to lunch with a friend earlier today and she wore a pink shirt. I have some pink on my sweater as well, but she wore a pink shirt and I even took note of it. I was like, oh my gosh, you're wearing a pink shirt today. Because she always wears like very earthy, neutral colors and she wore like a bright, like baby pink shirt and it looked so cute. I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, yeah, I know. It looks good, doesn't it? It's like, yes, there's something about pink. I also feel like this has to do with the moon because it's the sunset, it's not a sunrise. So like something about your this is like such a hopeful sign that you're entering your most powerful phase, but it has something to do with the night and potentially the moon and potentially your intuition. Um I've been getting okay, I didn't know this message had to do with all of these signs I was seeing the past few days, but I kept hearing the message that you're a shapeshifter. And also that you're a werewolf. However, that resonates. You could feel like you take on a lot of different masks or that you can wear a lot of different hats. This is not like a bad thing. It's not that you're hiding. It's just that you are very adaptable, you are very resilient, and you can do a lot. You can do a lot, just put simply. And oh my gosh, I'm getting the song, There's a She-Wolf in the Closet. That came on my um day list on Spotify yesterday. I've not heard that song in years, but that came on. It's like, oh my god, what is it about wolves? I actually want to get originally. Let's see what the energy is. Let's see what the energy is. I've been feeling like I wanted to do a dragon message the past few days, so that could come out here, but I couldn't get the full message yet, or nothing felt like it aligned. But I've been feeling very aligned with dragon energy. Um, oh my gosh, I have to mention the friend who I got lunch with today, right when I was taking the video of the sky, of the pink clouds, a message came through from her that said the clouds are pink right now. The sky is pink right now. The sky is pink and blue right now. It's like, I am literally taking a picture as you send that. So there's something about being in alignment with the world around you, being in alignment with people around you. I did a message earlier about how you let go of a lot of people who were out of alignment with you, and you finally grew into your own power, grew into your own sense of self, so you could release those people. So there's something about how you are in a prime position right now. You are in this. You have like achieved. You've like been initiated. You've been initiated. It's leading you somewhere. I just kind of want to get from this fairy deck like what the theme is. Music. I just had a song come through. Music can be very significant. Like, um, perhaps you make music or you. I'm getting you could aspire to some sort of job or career that's connected to music, whether it's creating music. Oh my god. I knew this message had to do with the spring again. I mean, obviously the pink. Pink is associated with spring, with blossoming. And of course, we got the mandrake spirit again. What am I trying to say? If you are connecting with this message right now, I made a message called Your Cinderella Moment is Coming This Spring or something. That message is also for you. This card is about the spring. It says, keep yourself rooted in the earth. Spring is coming. Dream deep. There's something about letting go. Yep, friends. This has to do with friends. But I feel like you're being called to be being called into your gentleness, I want to say. The creative card keeps coming out. So I feel like this does, like, I think you're just a creative person. So this collective is so creative that the messages are always going to involve your creativity in some way or your creative passions, but I don't think that's the bulk of this message. I honestly think this has a lot to do with love and community. just because of pink, like I feel like you're being called into a gentler time in your life and letting people find you, letting people find you. You're no longer seeking. You're just kind of letting people find you because I feel like you're very comfortable with yourself right now. After going through that phase of just letting go of people releasing things that didn't really align with you, so you could find this full sense of alignment with everyone in your life because you're very comfortable that like if there isn't anyone that aligns with you, your truth is enough to stand on its own. You are enough to stand on your own. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone. um and you finally, I'm getting the sense that that was something you aspired to for a while. That was something that you almost told yourself was the case, but your actions went against it for a long time. But you finally say that and you're like, yep, that's my current reality now, is that I don't need anyone. Rain, release. There has been a long season of release and spring is coming. That is coming through in so many of my messages right now, that this collective is going through a period of release, but spring is coming. Turquoise. I'm wearing a turquoise ring. You know, I actually just did some sort of test yesterday. It was like a fun online quiz. And it said one of my stones that I'm aligned with is turquoise, so that could be significant for someone. Hedge guardians, walk widdershins and seek the land under the hill. This has to do with, you're very intuitive. Practice. I feel like you're being called to practice some sort of skill that involves your intuition. This could be back to creating art, creating something. But I also think it could be that you are some sort of spiritual teacher, or you're being called to spiritual forms of healing and spiritual forms of guidance, like providing that for other people. Um, yeah, support. And I feel like you're being called to really see that through. Like I feel like you've only breached the surface of your true spirituality, your true intuitive powers, and you're being called to really seek inward, like seek the land under the hill. That has to do with seeing the hidden world, seeing the hidden realm, like in fairy core, like the fairy realm is the hidden realm. So I feel like you have a sense that it's there. You have a sense that your powers are there, but you haven't really breached the surface. So you're really being called to look, to understand those powers that you have, to understand your spirituality more, and really lock in on what that means moving forward. Trust, peace, keep going, seed spells, find the secrets hidden in the brambles, create your story. It is the most potent form of magic. Trust in yourself. You have all you need. Yeah, this is just, I'm getting a strong sense that you're being called inward. And I've said that before, but I just think it's so important. Like, I think you are going inward, but there's something that you're not seeing. There's something really strong about your intuition. Like you have so much power there that you don't even know, and you're really being called to just take a look at that. I wanna get an animal card. Where are those? Let's get an animal card. So I think that will really enlighten this message. Enlighten. I get. Oh my god! I'm drinking a pink drink as well. There are clouds on this. Pink clouds. Recess mood. I've never had these before. I just bought them today. So this is like really random. I'm not like always drinking a pink drink. It's raspberry lemon. It says calm, cool, collected. I'm seeing the Six of Swords in my mind's eye. Like you're entering calmer waters. You don't, you're entering a period where everything is just going to flow very naturally, especially with like just your sense of stability, your sense of financial abundance and security, your things you're putting out into the world and creating. Like it's all going to come from a sense of flow. Like you're not going to have to force anything. It's just going to be, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be very calm. Like it's not that you're doing something that's just easy, like in the sense that it's not worth doing. It's just that it's going to be so natural to you, and it's not going to be a hardship. Yeah. Okay. Wow, you're really open. You're doing something that's opening you up to a whole new world. You are being so open. You're stepping into your full power. Like you're stepping into, I feel like you probably had a major shift in your life in like the past year. You had like a complete 180 about where you wanted to go in life, or like what was your truth. This could have been a breakup, this could have been a career change, or like something, like a major theme in your life that you completely just like, no, actually I'm going down a completely different route. So if that is the case, this message is definitely for you. And I feel like this new era of your life is about, like, I feel like you were seen as very mysterious before, or very secretive. And you wouldn't say that about yourself, but I feel like other people would say that about you. But this next area of your life, people aren't going to recognize you. People from the past are not going to recognize you because you are going to step into your truth, your authenticity, and your wisdom. And you haven't really shown that before. So it's going to be a very new experience that you're giving people, but it's going to, again, with the release, like you released all of these things and potentially communities, people, partners that did not see your full truth. Partly because you didn't show them, but you were just never given the opportunity to show your full self. But because you released all of those aspects of your life that just didn't align with your true soul's purpose, that is like completely like you're stepping into alter ego energy. Like you could align with that. You could have a whole new look as well. You could be completely changing your hair or completely changing your style, like in a way that just feels more natural to you. And like it's like getting ready in the morning is going to be a lot more fun. I don't know why that's coming through. Like you could have, I feel like you could have felt just very uncomfortable in clothing before, or uncomfortable getting ready. Like it caused you a lot of stress because you're just like, I just don't know. I don't know who I want to be. I don't know what I want to look like. Like you just had, and I feel like that is like symbolic for other aspects of in your life, but it's shown through in your fashion aspect, like in the aspect of styling yourself. And now I feel like you're very clear about how you want to style yourself and what feels right for you, like letting your insides mirror your outsides. And I feel like that is like a very important alignment, and that is like the first step towards attracting the external manifestations that you're seeking to pull in, is like looking the part. You're like looking the part now or something. It's very authentic, and it's like, in a sense, it's like it's just showing how wise you are. And like it's not that that makes it sound like you're dressing old, but like I do feel like you just like have such a cohesive, yeah, that's what it is, like you're just so cohesive. And it's so like people aren't necessarily like, I think people are surprised by how deep you are, or like how by how much wisdom and intuition you have, but like it's also like you're very, you almost like found your wizard's robes, you know what I mean? Or like you found your like witch's like cloak, that like that garment that kind of gives you power to perform spells. I'm not saying this right. Wolf on the bottom. I mean, I knew we were going to see that. Pathfinder. You're finding your path, and it has to do with some sort of like, it's not just wolf, it's like werewolf. Like I feel like you could like you could find get your best ideas at night, or you could like resonate with like doing things at night. Maybe you do work at night, maybe you perform or something. Butterfly just came through, so rebirth. I want to change decks actually. I want to change from the animals. I want to get my, since we're getting messages, oh, these wanted to come through. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be, whatever you're creating, whatever you're pursuing now is very giving to other people, and you can't forget to give to yourself. That's just an important reminder that Spirit wanted me to tell you. Okay. Spirit, can we get a message for this collective? High Priestess is on the bottom. Obviously. Obviously the moon, obviously the werewolves. They're very intuitive. Six of Coral. That is not the first card that just came out. Oh my god. It's like the pink clouds. Like, it's just success is coming. What does this mean? Is this reversed? Queen of Coral. Sixes could be very significant for you. 616 or 666. 606, I'm getting two. Six of Coral and Six of Treasure. I just feel like you're in perfect alignment because you're the Queen of Coral. You're like on fire. Like people can't take their eyes off of you. And like, it's not like It could be because of your looks, because we were saying style. It's not that like you're just so beautiful that people can't stop looking at you. You are very beautiful, and I think that's part of it. Like I just feel like the Queen of Coral is so beautiful and like gorgeous and feminine, and the pink with the pink clouds. Like I feel like this could be about stepping into your feminine energy. I'm just getting a very feminine, um, yeah, feeling for this collective, and this has nothing to do with gender. It's just like this energy. I feel like this collective embodies a feminine energy, but that doesn't have to be. Um, it could be that you're just allowing yourself, no matter who you are, you're allowing yourself to be more feminine, and it's bringing you so much success because you're opening yourself up to your intuition. You're opening yourself up to your emotions, which are those facets of life are really aligned with feminine energy rather than masculine energy. So I think this just has something to do with creation and emotional fulfillment and receiving. Queen of Spears, 2 queens out already, and 4 of Treasure reversed. Let go. I just keep hearing let go. You don't even know what is possible. Let go. Oh, this is such like this duo. It's just like you know your word, you know your truth, you know who you are, and now you're letting people see that. You're letting people see you for all that you are. And it's bringing you success and it's bringing you gifts. This is like I know it might like sound like silly to say this, but like it's pretty rare to get a spread this positive. Wow. Okay. Death reversed. You're coming, I was just getting this message. You're coming out of a season of death. You're coming out of a season of just having to close so many chapters, and you're finally getting somewhere. Wait, did we get another card out? I think I missed something. And 7 of Spears reversed. You no longer are. I just heard you're no longer trying to take the easy way out, and we have the Chariot on the bottom. So I feel like you just like aligned with your true path. And that's what this is. Like you aligned with your true path, you listened to your guides, and that's what's really bringing in these gifts, the success. Because I feel like with the 7 of Spears for a while, you could have been trying to find a quick escape or a quick way that like would bring you some sort of security, like maybe being in relationships with people just so you didn't have to be alone, or being in a job that maybe paid you a lot of money but it made you miserable, like that type of things. Like I feel like those are some of the situations you probably had to release, and since you aligned with what you actually feel like your soul is yearning for, that's what's bringing in the success, and it's bringing it in very quickly. The spring. I just keep hearing the spring. What else do we need to know here? Chariot is still on the bottom. That's so crazy. 10 of Pearls. I kind of want to see what else Spirit has to say about 10 of Pearls. Wow, that's a lot, apparently. Knight of Pearls. 10 of Pearls, Knight of Pearls, 7 of Treasure reversed, Ace of Coral, and 4 of Pearls. There's a new opportunity coming in, and it has to do with your creativity. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Yeah, it has to do with, I think something you're doing creatively is actually, I don't think you've seen any rewards for it yet. Like, I don't think you've seen any success with this yet. But this is just telling me that there's a new opportunity coming in. And this moment that's coming up is like you're going to be fully aligned with the world around you. So the opportunity is going to present itself. 8 of Coral. I think this is coming in the spring because you still have to go. Okay, we got the Knight of Treasure and then Page of Treasure is on the bottom. Hold on. Let me clarify my thoughts real quick. Let me clarify. Oh, this card wants to come out. Wow. 10 of Treasure. And then I just split to the Magician. Okay, I feel like this winter period, or like whenever you're seeing this, you might feel like you're in a season of introspection or hibernation. I feel like there's like a few confirmation burp. I feel like there's a few last remaining changes that need to be made, and like I think a few last phases of healing that need to be done. So that's why this is coming in the spring. And it makes sense that it's coming in the spring because you're very in tune and aligned with the earth energy around you, with the world around you. So it makes sense that you just need to hibernate more now and seek inward wisdom more right now. And the more you do that, the faster this 10 of treasure and 10 of pearls is going to come in. So there's so much alignment here. I feel like just the fact that I was getting, and 6 of pearls on the bottom. There's so many 6s and so many 10s. You could be seeing 10, 10. 6, 10 could be significant, I'm getting. But yeah, there's something about being in perfect alignment. And I feel like you're like about to be in perfect alignment. Let's see what this is. Okay, Queen of Treasure reversed. Okay, I think this has to do with releasing some sense. Queen of Treasure reverse was followed by 3 of Coral and 8 of Treasure. Yeah, okay, so I think your journey had to do with like letting go with easy financial security. Like this was like a risk. Whatever change you made in the past year was risky in terms of stability. Like I feel like you had to let go of some sort of means of financial security because it was dragging you down and it was not aligned. Because you used to be this Queen of Treasure reverse where you were just seeking money and seeking security, seeking stability, even though it was coming from places that didn't actually align with you, didn't make you feel good. So it just like is making me think you've left some sort of this could have been a romantic situation. Yeah, the Fool just came out. But it could have been a job, like a job that was just draining your energy that did not, even though it did obviously, like there were benefits, you had a salary, blah 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 blah. It just made you so miserable. So I feel like there's something about you're really letting that go. You're leaving that behind because you've been opened up to a whole new world. You could also be moving or traveling, like something is opening your eyes. You see another path. For so long, you just thought you had to be this, but you found another path. You found that it's actually possible to not be miserable, right? These things are possible. 10 of Pearls, 10 of Treasure, those things are possible once you stop working towards something that is not actually working for you. You were working towards everyone else's goals. Maybe you were working at a company that like treated you badly and like you were just like doing their dirty work essentially. You were doing some sort of job that did not align with your true values. You were in a relationship that did not align with your true values, and you felt like you were just working at these things that weren't ever going to bring you anything true. And you found a whole new outlook on life. Do we need a last message here, Spirit? I'm really getting a strong sense that there is like no romance coming just because of the pink clouds. And I said that in a few of my previous messages that like something's coming in the spring and it's going to be for you, but it just could involve love in some way. So you could have a new love opportunity or a new romantic opportunity coming in. Also Queen of Pearls on the bottom. So yeah, I just think because you are entering this more pink phase of life, this more romantic, soft, gentle energy, it's, you know. Wow, Ace of Treasure on the bottom. Wait, what just came out? 9 of Coral. Okay. And then King of Pearls. We just saw Queen of Pearls. That's interesting. I feel like you almost I feel like you felt very stuck by your emotions for a while, and that's why you remained in these previous forms of disalignment. Like you remained in those places because you were battling with your emotions. And now Ace of Spears is on the bottom. Like you weren't just like battling the situation, you were battling your emotions and your emotions about the situation. So that's why it was so hard to release them. So Spirit is like so proud of you for releasing them because what you did is an achievement in itself. Like that is a feat that not many people actually succeed at. And now you're embodying this King of Cups energy where you honor your emotions. Oh, King of Coral on the bottom. So much alignment in this reading. You're so aligned. And that is like such a successful feat of itself. And you just need to be reminded how proud of yourself you should be for where you are now. You're embodying this King of Pearls energy where it's like all of your emotions, you truly honor them and you truly let them guide you. You don't bury them deep down. You don't numb yourself, even if it makes you feel alone. Like, even if it makes you feel detached from community or detached from a sense of connection, because you're honoring what your emotions are truly saying. A lot of people are unemotional. Like, a lot of people, the older they get, they just become more and more detached. It takes a lot of work to the world reverse. It takes a lot of work to be emotionally in tune. And a lot of people have to come to it after battling with their emotions for a while. This Ace of Treasure keeps coming up. So I feel like you're at the end of this phase. You're at the end of this chapter where you had to let go of everything. Like, the spring is the time when you're going to start receiving. Like, I just feel like I can say that with true confidence. You're going to be receiving in this spring. So this is like the last remaining turns of the wheel, the last remaining changes and adaptations and phases of healing where you're just getting more and more into alignment to make these gifts, these emotionally fulfilling experiences that you're going to have just feel more true and more aligned. And this is just like the final tune-ups, the final last like redirections. It's like you're on the path and you're just like kind of like, you know, you're just on the path. Like, you're just on the path. That's all I can say. Let's leave the message there. Oh, one card just flipped up. The moon. Of course, the moon just flipped up because I've been mentioning the moon all night. Oh, the moon with the tower reversed. Wait, what is this? And the Knight of Spears. Okay, some like last minute something's gonna come to light. I feel like about, and it's gonna be internal, but it's like it's very quickly, you're going to have a moment where it could come during like a meditation or some sort of ritual I'm getting, or some sort of like nightly ritual that you have. Could be prayer or something, but it's going to come in a moment and you're gonna be like, oh, that's what's blocking my way. That's that last attachment that I couldn't let go of. It could be very difficult and it could be like very scary. And that's why this tower moment is reversed, because it's like it could be something that's very hard, right? To let go of maybe, or hard to really detach from. But it's going to be like the last step. So like whenever you're seeing this, you are about to encounter like very soon this last step within yourself, this last key. I'm getting this last key to unlock within yourself to really see all of the gifts that you're about to receive. Oh, that made sense. Please let me know if you connected with this reading. I would love to hear from you.